Today I'm going to talk about a very cool story which a friend of mine, Meinrad Müller, a PR genius, did for his own company Alpenland back in the day. So a few words about Meinrad. I met him back in Berlin. He still is running a meetup dedicated to guerrilla style PR. And he used to have this company which was basically dealing with paper shredding. So the problem with shredding, is that if you need to do a lot of volume, you will literally have to use a simple shredder for like half a year to get rid of a typical stock of papers that a typical German accountant would have. So he came up with this idea. He would get a massive shredder, get it into a truck and drive around Germany and get clients like that need to get rid of paper really, really fast. So he used a lot of different PR tricks, and I think in my next coming videos I'm going to talk about them. And these PR tricks are wonderful ways of generating backlinks. So if you have something like this created, you can have a ton of backlinks from all sorts of different media. But this time I'm going to tell you just one story. This story came up back from the 90s. The current Chancellor of Germany is Angela Merkel. Before her, the guy called Helmut Kohl was in the office. So once Helmut Kohl lost the election for Angela Merkel to take over, before leaving the office, he did something really, really crazy. What he did was he just literally formatted the hard drive. So he got rid of all the information that was on the hard drive. So as you can imagine, there was a massive shitstorm. People were like, what the hell? Like everybody was going crazy. The news agencies, everybody was going crazy. So what did Meinrad do? Meinrad was really big into small little softwares that you can quickly create. If you remember those times when you would get like a CD with maybe a magazine, and that would contain some really nice little softwares that you can use for whatever the thing is. So he would design those little softwares that people would be able to download. So they already had this little software which was used to format hard drives. So they already had this. So what they did was, it was really crazy. So what they did is, given all this shitstorm in the media, they renamed their formatting software into Helmut Kohl Data Eraser. So, and then they just pinned the journalists. So, and the story took off. So they got featured in, I remember, Lincoln Wired. You can actually still go down there and kind of trace that back. You can look for it themselves. You can type in Alpenland and then Helmut Kohl Data Eraser, I think it was called. And you'll find those links. So Wired, CNN, I saw a link from CNN coming back from the time, you can still see that link in CNN archives, and a lot of different other news outlets and just simple websites would just get featured that story because it's just so cool. So the moral of the story, if you can newsjack, so basically ride the waves of what's currently hot, and you have a bit of a tweak to it, just make people laugh, exploit this thing, then you can absolutely get a ton of backlinks. So stick with that and keep trying. So tell me how you like this format. I have a lot more ideas because Meinrad has he's got a ton of those stories. He's got over 200, maybe 300 PDF slides with all different stories of PR tricks they did in order to generate publicity for his company. So tell me if you like that one. I have a lot more to tell, and happy link building. If you got any questions, let me know. Always here.